Welcome back to the Spec Designs podcast. Imagine you're running a fantastic HVAC business. Your technicians are top-notch, service impeccable, but, well, the phone isn't ringing quite like it should be. You're doing great work, but online? Maybe? Virtually invisible. Today, we're really getting into a crucial topic for any service business, especially HVAC, how to truly dominate those online search results. We're looking at a fantastic blog post called The Ultimate SEO Checklist for HVAC Companies. Our mission isn't just showing up. It's about being the absolute first one people see when they urgently need, AC repair or furnace installation. We're going to pull out the most actionable insights from this blog to help you turn that online invisibility into a real customer magnet, step by step.
It's so true. The whole digital landscape, it just fundamentally reshaped how customers find local services. That first Google search, that's often the very first point of contact now.
Before they even see a truck or get a referral.
Often, yes. And as the blog rightly points out, a strong online presence, really driven by effective search engine optimization, SEO, it's absolutely crucial. It's key for attracting new clients, growing your business. I mean, it's competitive out there. It's all about ensuring you're prominent where it really counts.
Okay, let's unpack this then. The blog starts with something, well, foundational. Keyword research. It sounds technical, maybe a bit intimidating, algorithms, data, but at its heart, it's really about putting yourself in your potential customer's shoes, isn't it?
Exactly. Think of it like the Rosetta Stone for customer intent. It involves identifying the exact terms, the phrases people actually use when they're searching for HVAC services. And for an HVAC company, it's not just general terms. It's usually a mix of service phrases plus specific locations.
Right, connecting the what with the where.
Precisely. The goal is to align your website content directly with those queries.
Okay, so can you give us some solid examples from the blog and maybe touch more on that intent you mentioned?
Absolutely. The blog lists common ones like AC repair city name or furnace installation near me, maybe best HVAC company in region. Pretty standard stuff. But like you said, the intent part is key. It's not just the words. Are they looking for immediate emergency service? Furnace just died, middle of winter.
Urgency. Transactional.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or are they maybe researching options for a new energy efficient system down the line? That's more informational intent. Knowing this helps you tailor your content perfectly. An emergency page versus a blog post comparing models, you see.
Makes sense. You're answering the specific need behind the search.
You got it. You're addressing their problem directly.
So figuring out that intent, finding those specific phrases, we're going to need some tools here, right? We can't just guess these things.
That's a really important question. How do you find these keywords systematically? Well, the blog highlights some invaluable tools, things like Google Keyword Planner, SEMrush, Ahrefs.
The big names in SEO tools?
Right. And they don't just give you lists of words. They provide critical data search volume, how many people search for it, keyword difficulty, how competitive it is, and related terms too, ones you might not have thought of. And a key takeaway here, one that often gets missed, is the power of long-tail keywords.
Okay, long tail. What does that mean practically?
These are longer, much more specific phrases, like 24-hour emergency AC repair service in specific neighborhood.
Yeah.
They might have lower search volume individually, sure.
Fewer people searching.
Fewer people, yes, but they often signal much higher user intent, and usually less competition. Someone searching that exact phrase, they likely need help now. Much warmer lead, easier to convert than someone just typing, "What is AC?"
That makes perfect sense. High intent, lower competition sounds like a sweet spot. Now here's where it gets really interesting for local businesses like HVAC. The blog puts a heavy emphasis on local intent. What exactly does that mean for our listeners? I mean, presumably all their customers are local.
Right, you'd think so. But it's about how search engines understand that. Most customers needing HVAC, they need someone nearby, urgently. Think about it. AC dies on a 95-degree day. You're not looking for a company across the state.
No way. You need someone close now.
That's local intent in action. And Google's whole local search algorithm is built to connect that urgent, localized need with the nearest, most relevant provider. It's about geography and immediacy.
So how do HVAC companies actively capture that specific local intent? What are the concrete steps?
Well, the blog stresses you absolutely have to emphasize location-based terms everywhere. In your keyword research and your website content, go beyond just near me. Think about all the variations.
Sure.
City name HVAC repair, HVAC service and neighborhood, even down to AC installation zip code. But also think about integrating local landmarks, community names, maybe even mention local conditions on your site.
So really proving you are local.
Exactly. By targeting these specific geographical identifiers, you significantly boost your chances of showing up in that Google local pack, that map box at the top. It tells Google, and more importantly potential customers, you are the provider for their area.
Okay, moving beyond what's on your site itself. The blog talks about backlinks. These sound kind of like behind-the-scenes reputation
That's
builders.
a great way to put it. Their power often surprises people. Backlinks are essentially links from other websites pointing to yours.
Mm.
Think of them as digital votes of
Those
confidence.
votes.
Yeah. When a credible site links to your HVAC business, it signals to Google that your site is valuable, authoritative, a trusted resource. So a strong profile of these high-quality backlinks. It signals trustworthiness, relevance, and that significantly boosts your visibility in search results. It builds your digital reputation.
Okay, that makes sense. So if I'm running an HVAC company, how do I actually go about building these crucial backlinks? It sounds a bit daunting.
It can feel that way, but the blog offers some really practical strategies. First, the basics. Get listed accurately in local business directories, Yelp, HomeAdvisor, Angie's List, and absolutely Google Maps. These provide foundational links,
The table stakes, almost.
pretty much. Second, actively seek links from industry-specific associations. State HVAC groups, national contractor organizations. Those carry real weight because they're highly relevant. You can also form local partnerships. Think about collaborating with plumbers, electricians, maybe local real estate agents.
For link exchanges or maybe shared content.
Exactly. Guest blogging is another great one. Offer your expertise. Write an article for a local community site or another industry blog about, say, prepping your furnace for winter in city name, and get a link back. Even community involvement helps. Sponsoring a local event, a school team, that can lead to mentions and links on local news or community pages.
So it sounds like it's definitely not just about racking up any old link then. Quality matters more than quantity.
Absolutely. You've hit the critical point there. A few high-quality, relevant links from authoritative sites will always outweigh tons of low-quality, spammy ones. Google's smart now. It spots manipulative link building.
Right.
The focus should be on building genuine relationships, creating valuable content that earns links naturally. Think of it like getting a glowing recommendation from a respected peer versus, 100 anonymous comments.
Got it. Quality and relevance are key. Now, for HVAC companies that serve a wider area, multiple towns, maybe counties, the blog suggests creating specific location pages. Why are these so important?
Yeah, dedicated location pages are vital if you serve multiple distinct areas. Instead of just one generic services page, these let you provide hyper-specific information about what you offer in each unique location.
So they're like mini websites for each town.
Kind of. They act as mini hubs for each community, making you much more relevant for searches originating from that specific town or neighborhood.
Okay, so what should a really effective location page include, according to the blog? What makes it stand out?
The blog lists several key things. Each page needs the specific services for that area, clearly defined geographic boundaries, and local contact info, a local phone number at least, maybe an address if applicable. Customer testimonials from that specific area are incredibly powerful.
Builds that local trust.
Totally. Mention any local affiliations or partnerships there. Embed a map showing the service area. But here's the crucial part the blog emphasizes. These pages must be unique. Don't just copy-paste and swap the city name.
Duplicate content is bad.
Very bad. Provide valuable, tailored info. Think about local climate quirks affecting HVAC needs in that specific town. Common housing types, local codes maybe. A page for a coastal town might mention salt air corrosion issues. An inland one might focus on extreme heat or cold snaps. That specific detail resonates locally and signals relevance to Google.
Makes sense. Tailored value. Okay, moving to another huge piece of this local puzzle, the Google Business Profile, or GBP. The blog calls it the crucial tool. Why so much emphasis?
It really is crucial, and for very good reason. If you connect this to the bigger picture, your GBP is what shows up in Google Maps. And importantly, it powers that local the map, and 3 business listings right at the top of a local search.
The prime real estate.
Exactly. Optimizing your GBP isn't just helpful, it's absolutely essential for local visibility. It's often the very first impression you make online.
So for an HVAC owner listening, what are the absolute must-do steps the blog outlines for managing their GBP effectively?
First off, you have to claim and verify your listing. That gives you control.
Stop competitors messing with it.
Precisely. Then fill out everything, accurately and completely. Business name, address, phone. Make sure it's consistent everywhere online, by the way. hours, website URL, and pick the right categories for all your services. Don't skimp on high-quality photos. Your team, your vans, your office, maybe technicians working, builds trust. The blog also mentions adding detailed service descriptions and making sure your service areas are clearly mapped out in the profile.
Think of it like a mini website right on Google.
That's a perfect way to describe it.
And reviews naturally play a massive part here too.
Absolutely critical. Encouraging reviews, and this is key, responding to them, both good and bad, is huge. The blog also points out using Google Posts regularly for updates, offers, announcements.
Like special deals or holiday hours.
Exactly. All these things signal to Google and to customers that you're an active, engaged, reputable business. A well-managed GBP drives calls and clicks. It's like having the best storefront on the busiest digital street.
Okay, that leads us perfectly into the final strategy from the blog. Actively encouraging online reviews. We all know they matter, but how do we actively get them?
Right, it's one thing to know they're important, another to have a system. Online reviews do more than just build trust. They play a significant role in local SEO. Positive reviews boost your reputation, obviously, build that crucial customer trust, but they also directly influence search rankings.
Google actually looks at the reviews.
Oh yeah. Google's algorithms definitely factor in the quantity, the quality, the recency of your reviews. Think of it as powerful social proof. A company with dozens of recent glowing reviews just looks more appealing than one with only a couple, right? Even if their service is identical.
True. So, for a busy HVAC business, what are the most effective, practical ways the blog suggests to encourage customers to actually leave those reviews?
Well, the blog offers some clear, actionable advice. The simplest thing, just ask your satisfied customers.
Sounds simple, but often overlooked.
Totally. And make it incredibly easy for them. Provide direct links to your review profiles, Google, Yelp, wherever matters most for you. A follow-up email after the service call, thanking them, and including that review link. Highly effective. Some businesses use QR codes on invoices or cards that go straight to the review page.
Making it frictionless.
Exactly. Now, the blog mentioned some businesses might offer small incentives,
Right.
but it strongly cautions you need to comply with platform guidelines. Google, for instance, prohibits incentivizing positive reviews specifically. You can incentivize feedback generally, but not a 5-star rating.
Important distinction. Avoid looking manipulative.
Right. And critically, always respond. To positive reviews, thank them. To negative ones, address the concern professionally. It shows you listen and care, which actually builds even more trust.
That response shows you're engaged. And the blog even mentions a specific service related to this.
Yes, it does. It points out you can contact them to learn more about their SD Google review system. Systems like that can really streamline collecting and managing reviews, making it easier to be consistent. Bottom line, actively encouraging and managing reviews builds that strong online reputation and gives your local SEO a significant boost.
Wow, what an incredible journey through these strategies today, really unpacking what can transform an HVAC company's online presence, from understanding customer language with keyword research, to building authority with backlinks, creating those tailored location pages, meticulously managing the Google business profile, and actively encouraging authentic reviews. It really is a comprehensive roadmap.
It absolutely is. And it's about being undeniably visible exactly where your customers are looking, often when they're in urgent need. All these pieces, they aren't isolated. They work together, synergistically, building a strong, trustworthy online footprint that attracts and converts local customers. Each part reinforces the others. It creates this powerful ecosystem for growth.
So, as you wrap up this conversation with us today, here's a thought to ponder, maybe something to take away. While we've focused heavily on the mechanics of getting found online, what often overlooked element of your offline customer experience could you enhance? Something that could naturally generate the kind of genuine buzz and positive online reviews that maybe no SEO tactic alone could ever fully replicate. What interaction makes them want to talk about you? Now, if any of this seems overwhelming, or maybe you just don't have the time to implement these strategies yourself, the blog does remind you that help is available. They encourage listeners to contact them at 616-259.4359 or designs@specdesigns.com for recommendations. That's it for our discussion on the ultimate SEO checklist for HVAC companies. Thank you for joining us on the Spec Designs podcast. We hope you feel much more informed and definitely ready to tackle your online presence.